Hey everyone, and a super warm welcome to Easy and Smart Reading.
Thanks so much for being here. Today, we're diving into an absolutely mind-bending book.
Exactly. And today we're unpacking a big one, Yuval Noah Harari's Homo Deus. It's all about where humanity might be headed next.
Right. Harari kicks off by saying, look, humanity has largely dealt with the big historical killers, famine, plague, and widespread war.
Those huge existential threats.
Yeah. He argues they're not inevitable forces of nature anymore. Famine is rare, plagues are mostly manageable, and massive wars are, well, generally political choices, not unavoidable disasters.
Okay, so if we've kind of conquered those, what's next on the agenda?
That's the core of Homo Deus. Harari suggests our new goals are, frankly, godlike. Achieving immortality, finding universal happiness, and maybe even attaining divinity itself.
Whoa! Okay, let's start with the first one. Immortality, like actually conquering death.
He frames it in a really interesting way. Harari argues death isn't some, metaphysical event or divine will. It's basically a series of technical problems.
Technical problems, like what?
Like a heart attack is a pump failure, cancer is bad code, a genetic mutation, an infection is a bug in the system. So it's an engineering challenge, not a spiritual one.
And if it's an engineering problem, we can engineer solutions.
Precisely. And we're getting better at it. Think about AIDS. In 1981, it was a terrifying mystery, a death sentence. Within about 10 years, it became a manageable chronic condition.
That's incredibly fast, historically speaking.
Imagine that same virus hitting in, say, 1581. It would have been catastrophic, maybe like the Black Death, because the technical knowledge just wasn't there.
So the lab coat is replacing the priest's robe, in a way.
In terms of fighting mortality, yeah. We use chemotherapy, heart implants, genetic therapies. Remember Alana, the baby born in 2000 with DNA from 3 parents to fix a mitochondrial disease? That technology exists, even if ethically tricky.
Okay, that's a powerful shift. So from tackling death to tackling happiness, how does that fit in?
This ties into the rise of humanism. For centuries, big systems, think governments, economies, were mainly built to strengthen the state or the collective. Like Bismarck's Social Security in Germany, that was about national stability.
But humanism flipped that.
Completely. Now, the expectation is that all systems, politics, economics, even art, should serve the individual's happiness and fulfillment. The ultimate authority isn't God or the state, it's your own feelings. Rousseau said it best, consult myself.
So that's why something like Duchamp putting a urinal in an art gallery could be seen as art.
Okay.
Because the individual viewer's feeling about it is what matters.
Exactly. Beauty, meaning, value, it all becomes subjective, located inside the individual experience.
Harari then pulls the rug out from under that, doesn't it? Science.
He does. This is where neuroscience comes in. Scientists look at the brain and they don't find a single unified self or some non-material free will.
What do they?
They see complex biochemical algorithms, electrical signals, chemical reactions, our feelings, decisions. That inner voice from this perspective, they're the output of these algorithms, not some pure, authentic essence.
Oh. So if my authentic inner voice is just biology and chemistry, maybe it's not the best guide.
Well, that's the question Dataism poses. It's this emerging belief system Harari describes. Its core commandment isn't listen to your feelings, it's listen to the algorithm.
Because they know better.
Potentially, yes. An external algorithm tracking, say, your heart rate, your dopamine levels, your browsing history, it might understand your actual preferences and predict your behavior better than your own conscious, often confused mind.
Like an algorithm could vote for me better than I could vote for myself.
That's one of the provocative ideas. Or consider Vital, an algorithm that actually got a voting seat on a venture capital firm's board back in 2014, making investment decisions.
Seriously? Wow, okay. But if algorithms can do all these high-level jobs, what happens to us? To humans?
That's the potential downside. Harari warns about the rise of the useless class. If non-conscious but highly intelligent algorithms can perform specialized tasks, be better doctors, lawyers, drivers, managers, cheaper and more efficiently than humans,
then what's left for us to do? We become economically redundant.
it's a serious risk he raises.
Yeah.
Humans might become specialized in consciousness, which, in a purely functional, data-driven world, might not be valued economically.
That is a lot to think about. Really unsettling. So wrapping this up, what's the main takeaway for someone listening?
I think the core tension Harari leaves you with is this choice. Do you trust your inner voice, that authentic self championed by humanism, even if science suggests it might be an illusion, a collection of conflicting algorithms? Or do you trust the external algorithms, the data, the cold logic that might know you better and make better decisions for you, even if it feels alien? Which signals do you amplify, the internal or the external?
It's a profound question about where authority lies in the 21st century. Harari's not necessarily predicting this will happen, right? It's more about showing us the possibilities.
Exactly. It's about understanding the potential paths ahead, so we're not just blindly stumbling into the future based on outdated ideas from the past. It frees you up to think differently.
A really thought-provoking read, for sure.
Absolutely essential, I'd say.
Well, we hope this deep dive gave you a good starting point or a great refresher on Homo Deus. If you found it useful, please do subscribe to Easy and Smart Reading and give us a like.
I'm really looking forward to hearing from you. What book do you think we should tackle next?
Drop your suggestions in the comments below. I can't wait to see them.